Angel Advice with Alasia, and I'm your girl Alasia. That is weird to say live. I don't think I did that last time, but because it's my second time going live, I'm like, okay, got a little bit ready, a little bit more ready this time, I guess. Okay, today's topic is good news. Hopefully, some people will be joining me live. If not, you guys can rewatch this later on the channel. It'll be saved on there in the live tab, which I love. Okay, so yeah, topic good news. And I feel like this goes with two of the other topics I did recently. The other one being the first live I did, which is Spirits Talking, Are You Listening? And then the other one that I feel like it goes with is Spirit is trying to like light a fire under your butt. And yeah, that was like, I can't remember the full title, but that was part of it. I feel like they go together. So I feel like if you've been listening and you've been adjusting, you've been putting in action, this is like a message of good news, like good news that's coming toward you. And then you have the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck already. And it's like literally you've been listening to your intuition, you've been taking these downloads. Some of you guys, you've been meeting new people, and like that's like a positive aspect that you gained that I already can see. Different avenues of creativity opening up for you. Love it. Ace of Cups. Okay, so let's get into it. We'll get the general energy starting off. Ooh, that came out so fast. I barely even flipped. Okay, Page of Pentacles. And I'm hearing it could be the start of something new. So Page of Pentacles, the page is a student. So this card says making plans, new job, practicality, and potential. So yeah, when I see the Page of Pentacles, I think about like you're studying something new that you want to invest in and figuring out like what route. Exactly like it says, making a plan. So some of you guys could got a new job, or that's the good news. You're going to be getting a new job. But yeah, if I didn't say it already, this is a collective message. So yes, not a pick a card today. What is the good news that is coming to the collective? Good news for the collective. The Queen of Pentacles, literally from the Queen to the Page. Hey, y'all. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the like. Appreciate y'all. So Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energy with the Queen of Pentacles coming through. So that's so, I love how quick that happened. You went from the Page to the Queen. So we went from thinking about it to doing it. For some of you guys, this is about investing more in like your self-care, but also the Queen of Pentacles, this is about knowing your worth as a person, knowing what is deserving of your time and what is not. And literally all shapes, sizes, and forms. The Seven of Cups. So I love to see the Seven of Cups because it lets me know that good news is that you're going to have a lot of different options. There's going to be a lot of different ways. I feel like you're going to be set up nicely to do something. I like that. You're going to have the resources, the materials that you need because you're showing up as the Queen of Pentacles. So it's like something like, because we started with the Page, for some of you guys, this is an idea that you're thinking about investing more into. And it's like you already have all of the skills, knowledge, influence, whatever that is, to do and invest in whatever thing that is because you went from the Page to the Queen. And this feels like wholeheartedly doing something. I was going to say like doing something with your whole, but I'm trying to censor myself. So yeah, doing something with your whole hiney, your whole butt. That's what the Queen of Pentacles just gave me. That's her vibe. Seven of Cups, though, you could be feeling a little bit confused about which way to go because there is a lot of different ways for you to choose. But the most important thing to remember is that it is your choice. You have free will. So, hello, Lada Lada. Whatever way you choose to do it is perfectly fine and it's intended for you. Number 7 is the number of divine intervention, and it reminds me of divine timing. Like, everything is happening the way it's supposed to, even when it feels like that's not the case. And then after the 7 of Cups, the 8 of Pentacles came out. So what good news that's coming for you, for the collective, is that you're going to be busy and you're going to be making money. You're going to have a lot of work to do. Like, it might sound a little bit intimidating because you're going to be busy, but I feel like it's a positive thing because it's something that has is the word like reimbursement. I don't think it's, I'll just say payout. Like it's doing something and getting your money's worth out of whatever it is that you're doing. Good news for you as well is that you will be perfecting your craft. Whatever it is that you're working on, I feel like you're getting it very much perfect, concise. And this is a confirmation too, because this card also says new job and the Page of Pentacles says new job. So confirmation, if you're waiting for a new job, waiting to hear back, I feel like you will hear back and it will be a job that you like and you're going to be busy and they're going to pay you well. It's a job where you'll be comfortable. Good news for you, I feel like you're going to be in a position to be generous because you'll have, like I've been talking about, like you'll have the resources that you need. Clarify the Queen of Pentacles, please. What good news do you have for the collective? What good news do you have for the collective about new things that they are trying, investing in, and doing? The 9 of Wands, and I flipped it over in the reverse. Hold on. Yes, the reverse. Clarifying the Queen of Pentacles. So when I'm seeing this 9 of Wands reverse, I feel like your boundaries are coming down a bit, like you're opening up to people more. Not feeling the need to isolate as much and just protect yourself from people. Feeling like you can let your guard down a little bit. But with the Queen of Pentacles, it's like you're still in the Queen energy, so I feel like you still know how to protect yourself, but it's like this energy of still being able to like give this loving and loving energy and kind energy, sweet energy at the same time. Versus the 9 of Wands, the wounded warrior, which I that's the energy I get from that card. Okay, Queen of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, clarifying the 7 of Cups. And she's the manifesting queen, the queen of manifestation. And she has this black card and a black cat in her card. And this black cat. Am I back? Hopefully you guys can still hear me. That was weird. My screen went black. But yeah, represents her spirit. What is happening? I hope that nothing weird is happening on your guys' end. Basically, Queen of Wands, clarifying the 7 of Cups. Good news is that you're manifesting really like your dreams, your desires. And as I'm looking at this Queen of Wands, I'm focusing on the wands in her chair and the wand that she's holding, and it looks like 3 wands, and it's reminding me of the 3 of Wands. So it's like you're literally manifesting manifesting what you're investing. I hope that makes sense. Manifesting the growth of what you're investing in already. Therefore, that's why you have all these different opportunities that you're gonna have to choose from. Like, I feel like this 7 of Cups moment, all these different opportunities, all these different choices, this is something that you manifested. Like, look how happy she looks. Like, she's like I also feel like this is like representing that you are feeling and being viewed as very confident right now, very beautiful, very sexy, very loving, also very nurturing with the Queen of Pentacles as well. Like I said, very much knowing your worth. No BS. And right now, the good news is I feel like you're able to invest a lot in yourself, because it's interesting that you have 2 queens here, because queens are about really nurturing yourself and like your own magic, versus kings are about serving and using your knowledge to help other people. Clarify the Eight of Pentacles, please, Spirit. What good news do you have for the collective? What good news do you have for the collective? Some of you guys could be picking up a new hobby. For some of you guys, it's like some type of crafting hobby, like pottery. Oh, my doorbell rang, so hold on, guys. Sorry, guys. I was not expecting anybody. Yes, it's a beautiful day here in sunny California. You already know. Yes, yes, yes. So grateful. I should like show you guys out my window. It's really nice. Hold on. Oh. See, I was like, let me show out the window. Then I was like, let me not, because something freaking medicine container. Anywho, back to the reading. It's nice outside. Yeah. Good news coming to the collective. Ooh, 78? Okay, that sounds nice. Hope you're enjoying it. I definitely am. It was like overcasty earlier, and I was like, man, where's the sun? Not with this overcast. So worth it though. Once the sun comes out, it's like, oh. Okay, good news coming from the collective when it comes to work. Busy, busy, busy. And I'm thinking of busy bee. And bees are their spiritual meaning is a miracle. They represent a miracle. Clarify the Eight of Pentacles. Clarify the Eight of Pentacles. Good news coming for the collective. Good news coming for the collective. The Five of Swords. Okay. Some of you guys could be feeling a little bit conflicted with your work situation. It could just, for some of you guys, you could be receiving negative critique from outside sources, such as family or friends, partner, whatever, about your work. But for some of you guys, it could be within yourself. Like you just feel frustrated, like you want a different job, you want a different career. The one you have could feel too slow paced or too fast paced, or you just feel like you don't fit in. That is coming through. And then, yeah, you could be having, some of you guys could be having just some sort of conflict in work in general, like maybe with a coworker. But I feel like you'll be leaving, or they'll be leaving the situation, which will be good news for you. Seven of Wands at the bottom of the deck, which represents protecting your energy. I feel like this card reminds me of like being overstimulated, because sometimes it's like you don't need to protect your energy. It's just that a lot of things are happening at one time. So it's just overstimulation, and then you're just like, everybody stop. But this card, like, I'm not invalidating if you are protecting your own peace. That is good news for you. That is okay. If that's you, that's fine. But teeter-totter, teeter-totter. Then we have the Page of Cups, which represents, for me, the inner child. Feeling really inspired, creative. And this card literally says happy news. Ooh, and Judgment. So for some of y'all, or for the collective, judgment has been called on a situation. It's time for you to make a decision to do something with the judgment card, because that reminds me of a decision. Yes or no. It's your time to make that call. And for many of you guys, you are making that call. You are following your inner child, doing things that are inspiring to you, that are connected to either your creativity or spirituality. That's something that this card says, so I want to mention that. This card says battle ready, standing up for yourself, assertive, taking the high ground. But yeah, I feel like some of you guys, you're just like this, in this warrior energy of like, let's do it. But it's interesting because you came up in this energy earlier, which is like you came in the wounded warrior in reverse. So not the wounded warrior. And here you are, that warrior, standing strong, standing tall, ready to fight the world, ready to do it. But yeah, I was going to say too, judgment has been called on a situation. So if you feel like you were done unfairly, unjustly in some situation, just know that judgment has been called on that situation. It's been handled. It's been handled. Okay, closing messages. Good news for the collective. What good news do you have for the collective? Already shuffled. What good news do you have for the collective? Oh, my nose ring is crooked. It's always crooked. The Artist of Mugs, the King of Cups. I heard prepare to be amazed. I just want one card at one time. One card at a time. But also, simultaneously, I was thinking prepared to be inspired. So I feel like you're going to be feeling very creative. That's some good news for you. Your discernment is very strong at this time. Emotional intelligence, very good. Literally the intuitive coming out, number 2. Is that number 2? I believe it is, the intuitive. And these are our closing messages. The 3 of, what is this? The 3 of records, the 3 of pentacles. I'm like, I don't know what this 2 is. That's going to annoy me, but it doesn't. It's giving me major High Priestess vibes. But I feel like the High Priestess was called something else in this deck. But we're going to go with High Priestess. I should know what the number 2 is. So that's on me, though. Anywho, you could be having good news. Clairvoyance could be up. You could be having very vivid dreams at this time. Doing a lot of daydreaming. Which is basically the same thing. Like, that's dreaming. That's your intuition. Showing you what you need to see in order for you to like push through what you're in right now. Expect people to be complimenting your intuition, also complimenting your work. If you do any type of spiritual work, Reiki healing, energy reading, tarot reading, expect people to be complimenting your work. I don't know which one came out first. Or people to want to work with you. Because I'm like, how could this not be the High Priestess? She's literally got these cards here on her table. Come on, hello. And the candles in the back. But I just have a feeling it's something else. Clarify the Artist of Mugs. Clarify the Artist of Mugs. What good news do you have for the collective? What good news do you have for the collective? The Chariot, Cancer energy. Literally, major water sign energy. Good news, some of you guys could be moving or traveling. Some of you guys could be remodeling, redecorating, changing up your house, and really doing something that you wanted to do to make it more homey, make it more comfortable, more beautiful too. Because like I said, very much creative vibe going on. Nurturer of brushes, the Queen of Wands again. Confirmation, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. With the Pisces energy, because I'm saying that's the High Priestess. Expect good news. Expect your manifestations to start coming in. That's the good news. That's what feels like the good news with that. Embrace your sensuality, your sexuality, your beauty, all of that. Accentuate yourself. Show yourself. Like, be seen more so. Not like in a non-modest way. More so like, be seen. Show off like the different style that you have. Student of Mugs. This is the same card that we saw earlier. The Page of Cups. Inner child again. Inner child healing. Doing something that's fun for work. Working on something that's fun. Not doing something that's fun for work if you're, because not everybody can do that, but working on something fun. Like I talked about pottery or clay, painting. Just something creative. Something where it's just very like liberating and free form. Doesn't have too much structure. You just do you. Good news is that you're going to have more time to invest in those things. Here we go again with my screen blacking out. I don't know what's going on with that. My phone's not in the sun or anything. Bottom of the deck, you have Justice, Libra energy, which makes you think more of the aesthetics. Like I said, like if you are into skincare, hair care, fashion, any of that stuff, put it out there. Make that content, put it out there, share it. If you sew, if you make clothes, if you make lip gloss, if you make bracelets, if you make jewelry, anything, share it. She's wearing peace earrings, and Justice, obviously Libra energy talks about balance. So I feel like there's going to be good news for you is that balance and peace and restoration. That is the word that's coming to mind. Those things are all coming in to you. And then you have the Four of Cups, restoration. Four of Cups can definitely represent resting, because sometimes it talks about saying no and like when your plate is too full. I feel like for some good news is that you could look forward to is there's going to be a balance between you time, like your solitude and like doing things that are really like fun and like seeing different people, and or yeah, just going to like the different places that you like to frequent more often, because you have the shadow underneath this, which is the devil in this deck. And this is a really interesting depiction, but it basically shows like somebody holding a Polaroid picture covering their face. And the devil card talks about like pleasure, and but it also talks about codependency. It talks about like when you do something too much, it becomes codependent, toxic obsession. So I feel like you're gonna have a balance between doing what you want to do and also saying no, resting, and investing in yourself, self-care, literally. What advice does Spirit have for you with this message of good news? What advice do you have for this spread? And then that's going to be the end of this reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope most of it wasn't an issue, because that was so strange how it kept blacking out on my screen. Okay, advice for the spread, advice for this good news, advice for the good news. I feel like you're going to be feeling really like in your element. Very much in your element. Very, just like this really fun flow of creativity and fun. Yeah, feels very balanced. I just want one at a time. So many cards are coming out. Okay, I'm going to take these. The King of Coins. The Four of Swords. That's 2 4s. Two 4s, 2 7s. And the Queen of Wands twice as your little synchronicities. So you could be seeing repeating 4s, repeating 7s, I think I said. Yeah, 7s. Advice for the collective for this good news. King of Coins, Four of Swords, one more. Oh, one more. One more. The Empress. Interesting. From the deck, Eight of Swords. King of Coins, Four of Swords, the Empress. Stay grounded, man. Like, just keep doing you. Stay in your flow. Keep investing in yourself and investing in the things that you know are worth your time and energy. Don't, like, what's the word? Just don't neglect rest. Rest when you need to, but also it has to be a balance between working and resting. There's a balance there. But definitely take breaks. Don't overwork yourself because we did see the devil. So, like I said, that represents any type of addiction. So for some of us, it's going to be shopping. It could be drinking. It could be smoking. It could be working. There's a lot of different addictions. So yes, find that balance between working and resting. Take that time off when you need it. Make sure you're investing in yourself. Really, that's a really important message. Make sure you invest in yourself, the Empress. And you investing in yourself will attract the other things and people that you need, and these people will invest in you with the King of Coins because you have something that is valuable to them. You have a service that you can provide to them and that you can offer them, and then you have this natural vibe to connect with people with the Empress. Bottom of the deck, Eight of Swords. Don't be in your head. Don't get in your head. Seven of Coins. The investments that you have made will pay off. If you have multiple streams of income that you're working on and they're not all panning out yet, don't be thinking that they won't. Underneath that, you have the 4 points. It feels like there's a need here just to release this energy, the 4 of Coins. Because the 4 of Coins just reminds me of like this tight, wound energy, kind of a stick up your butt energy. It could also represent budgeting and saving, but you have the 7 of Coins on top, which means you've made good investments, and I feel like you're worried about those investments. So because of those investments, you budget, and some of you guys, you have to. But at the same time, that is in mind, that's a lack mindset. Like if you're constantly holding on to money or energy because you don't, it's because it comes from a place of thinking you won't get anymore. And that is not a mindset of abundance. Therefore, it does not attract abundance. So take that and do what you will. That's the end of this reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye!